Welcome to Law and Society. Today I'm going to do a brief segment talking to you about equality and equity. They're not the same things, but they go towards getting people equal treatment. Webster's dictionary defines equality as a state of being equal. It defines equity as fairness or justice in the way people are treated. Cambridge Dictionary defines equality as the right of different groups of people to receive the same treatment. It defines equity as a situation in which everyone is treated fairly according to their needs, and no group of people are given special treatment. So, the way that I think about equity and equality is that equality is right-based sameness, and equity is need-based fairness. Equality is having the same right to sit anywhere one wants on the bus. Equity is building a bus that lowers itself and or has an on-ramp and preferential seating for elderly and disabled people. Equality is having the same right to vote as any other citizen of the United States. Equity is ensuring fair access to voting locations because not everybody lives near City Hall. Equality is men, women, black, and white being treated equally when purchasing real property. Equity is creating incentives and subsidies for women and black people to purchase real property because their demographics were historically deprived of their right to acquire real property. In that sense, equity cures accumulated inequality. Accumulated generational inequality leads to an inequitable distribution of wealth over time. Black people were not allowed to own property in America. They were treated unequally under the law for generations. So while white men bought property and accumulated wealth through generations, black people were deprived of that fundamental right to acquire property. Creating incentives and subsidies for black people to own real property remedies the accumulated generational inequality that puts black people in an inherently disadvantageous position when it comes to accumulating and growing generational wealth. Those incentives and subsidies are equitable remedies to fix generational inequalities. So that is the difference. The easiest way for me to think about it is equality is right-based sameness, whereas equity is need-based fairness. With that said, thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.